Welcome back. I'm sorry about that. That seems to happen a lot of times, and that I'm so focused that I do not look at the time that my SD card is full. Then we get interrupted. So it's not your computer, it's me. So again, let's just continue. Forget that ever happened. Maybe it's better to also just gonna apply glue there. So this time I will have to pay attention, but it keeps happening all the time. So probably won't be the last time. So this time I'm just gonna apply glue at the edge of the there on that there, just below, you know, just there. Looks a bit messy, but hold on, sorry. Just have to move myself. And then again we're gonna wrap it around and just and again, if you would like, you can use glue gun, and all you do is just attach it one by one, as you see me do. And this one, I'm gonna insert this petal in front of the first one, and again I'm gonna place them here, and I'm gonna use my fingers to shape them and gently pull here, and then placing them there. Okay, and then here's another. Now I have two. Using all my, okay. Now I'm gonna make sure it's like even, so place it towards you and to look if it's, you know, even, and if not, just pull them back a bit gently. And if you see glue, as maybe you can see on mine, don't worry about it, it will dry. Okay, now I'm gonna hold them again here, just, you know, and I'm just gonna curl the petals back, just one by one, just like that. I'm gonna do this now because before, and I'm holding it here and securing it there on top, as you can see there, and I'm gonna curl them. Curl them a bit more because there. Again, I'm gonna move them, place them from thingy. Now I'm gonna do the same with the previous ones, so the one in the center, just to create a more lifelike look. Just using the tip of my, just hold them there. And there you go. If you want it more compact, then you can always press it here and just decide, as you can see. And you can also create this at the back as a bud, and then just use the sepal around it, and you'll have a bigger rose. So there's like many stages you can do with this rose. I just chose two, just the first one and the whole flower. But I also know that I could show you and show you this in the tutorial. So that's why it takes a bit longer, because there's a lot to explain. And it's always, the first time always takes a while. You know, you have to get to know the flower, you have to follow a tutorial, and after maybe my experience at start, maybe after the first one always takes long, maybe the second one too, but the third one will go faster and you won't even be needing the tutorial anymore. So I will be placing my next, and again, we would like to, when we are layering, we do not want to layer them on top of each other, but we would like to create some dimension, and this is how we add. So if pretend these are the petals, you don't like to touch them on top of each other, but like this. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do. As you can see, here is the thingy, and I'm gonna place the next one over there. Now, I'm just gonna lift it up and stroke it, attach it. There. Secure it. Hold it again. And use my bamboo and curl the petals. So this is the easiest rose there is. It's not the first rose that I've learned, but and if you like, you could also end stop here and then add the big one, not the small one, because this will require a big one. Okay, now last, when you want to make compact, then it will require the there. And you know, I also accidentally, without thinking, used the sepal for the rose for the Amato flower. So that wasn't very smart, and I only had enough prepared, so, and I'm not in position to cut a new one. So yeah, the sepal tutorial for the is also Amato, but I will just announce to watch the Amato flower first. And the Amato does not have a sepal, but if you like, then you could also, of course, use the one for the rose. You know, you don't have to follow. You can always add your own creativity to my creation. So this is by templates, actually. That's okay. And I'm just gonna fold it. Now, I really have used all 3 bamboo skewers with it. It's just not very smart of me. And then, so this one is more compact than the other. This is more open. And more open is less glue. So, and less stroking. Or when it's dry, you can always, you know, pull them back to create an open one. See, they're already open. I want this one to be compact. That's it. You just pull them back and press here, because that's the area where it's glued and everything. Yes, that's basically it. And just curl, and you are done. Well, again, unfortunately, to my own stupidity, I used the sepal. I'm just gonna get a tissue and clean my bottle before it dries. I don't can't close it anymore. Clean my fingers as well because I've got glue everywhere. I really need those wet wipes. Now, I have in the Amato flower tutorial, you will see how I did the leaves and the sepal. So I don't have leaves anymore, and I do not have but it's okay. You do not, you also, and you will notice that later when you're when we're doing the arrangement, that sometimes leaves are only in the way because they aren't very flexible like the real leaves, and it will just prevent us from, they'll be just in the way too much, and then you can't fold it, and then they're be bending too much and then they will break. That's what's gonna happen when you do, you know, when you're doing a single flower or a few or 3 or 4 or 5, okay, that's fine. But if you're making a whole like this, then sometimes leaves are just in the way. And I can show you, if I pull it out, that some leaves has broke, and yeah. But unless they pull it out, no one will notice, and it will just fill and prevent us from seeing the how cute is this? Beautiful. But that's the next tutorial. Just doing them separately. I'm gonna show you how I did that with the measurements as well, how much I cut them. But you do not have to exactly copy mine. Of course, you can apply your own creativity. I'm just gonna show you how I did it. Now, where's my cover? Oh, yeah. So that was it for the rose. And well, after using the sepal and the leaves, this is how it's supposed to look like. And we have the bud. I did that in rose, and I also showing you that you can do 2-3 templates. The first 3 to create a bud, which also is very pretty, but it does requires if you want to do that, more paper and more space. So, and I have one here, like this one is really long. You can keep it that too, this long, and then just make 3 of it or something and put it in a vase. That's pretty too. But I have to cut them off, or else it will be too long for my thingy. But for the Amato box, I do have them longer. So it depends on what you have. For the envelope, they're smaller or shorter. With the Amato box, they're longer. So I'm not sure. There will be just one tutorial, so I'm not sure which one you have. But it will be explained. So here's the cover. So that was it for the flowers tutorial. Now, I assume you already have made all your flowers you need and the amount of flowers you need. And when you're done with that, then I will see you and have made the box. Then I'm gonna do the box now, show that tutorial. And yeah, when you have done that, see you in the next video. All this, and there you go. Have fun and see you in the next video.